Hi everyone, it's Chi again, back to share more healing messages from my heart to yours. All right, making sure we have no technical issues with the mic. Let's tune in, take some deep breaths together, focusing in on the heart. You're feeling lots of love and gratitude for this very moment. So much life, so much joy, so much freedom, choice, abundance, and so much well-being, yes, and health. That's where I'm coming from. Fifth dimensional state of being, claiming perfect well-being and wholeness right here, right now, in the heart, letting the breath guide us, healing our bodies with every breath, every positive thought, every loving, compassionate feeling that we have for ourselves and our own bodies, and our own lives. Yeah, nice. So today, instead of demonstrating my exercise routine, I'm going to demonstrate, and we talk about the nutrition part of it, supplements, and how I kind of go about my daily life using the energies of fifth dimensional consciousness, right? To navigate and be present and bloom with life, right? Flow with life. Yes. And that's what we're here to do, right? To harmonize and flow with the universe and no longer let our fishbowl limited egos run the show, right? We love the ego back into our heart, okay? It's scared, it doesn't know. It keeps making limited choices that creates more and more pain and suffering, right? So time to relieve the ego of its driver position, okay? Right? It's kind of like letting a 3-year-old drive your car and you're asleep in the back seat, right? We don't want to do that anymore, okay? Because that pretty much creates chaos in our life, right? So we want to take it all back into the heart, love, 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 okay? And wake up, okay? Right? Move into the driver's seat, right? Take charge of your life, right? Go within. Go within. Connect to your soul. And your soul, all-knowing, all-powerful, right? Your soul will meet you as long as you allow, as long as you're open, right? Your soul is right there to catch you. Fall right into the arms of your heart and soul. Yes. So come join the 5D revolution, all right? The starseed revolution, right? Right? We bring new earth forward, okay? Yes. We push forward, okay? We build a new world, okay? Based on love and light, okay? Inner power. We turn away from the old ways, okay? Right? The old ways of fear and doubt and separation, right? Okay? You don't let the 3D trap you anymore, okay? Turn you into, this low functioning consumer, okay? And they just you're just trained to stay within this range, get the education, get the job, get the insurance, right? Join the country club, right? Join the PTA, okay? Be a Republican, get your NRA certificate, be a Democrat, get your, Save the Earth plaque, whatever. Old 3D ways separating us, making us fight against each other, okay, right? Okay, trying to fix 3D problems with 3D mindset, okay, right? Okay, let it all go. Move into 5D where there are no problems. There are no problems, okay? It's just heart-centered living, okay, right? And letting go, okay? Release, purge, purge, purge. And once you do all this purging, you realize, bam, there's no problem. There's no cancer in the body. There's no inflammation anymore, okay? All that disease, dis-ease, okay, discordant, dense energy has been purged out of my body, out of my cells, right? I know, and I don't need a scan to prove it, okay? It's an inner knowing, a feeling of just joy and bliss and well-being in every cell of your body, You have so much energy, you just want to go out and conquer the world and just embrace the world and just share your love with the world, right? Right? There's no more tenderness in my arm, I'm ready to lift weights. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to stretch. I'm ready to be me, right? To be the golden goddess, right? Within, right? The beautiful golden goddess within, okay? Yeah, that's what Cancer is trying to tell you and me, right? Okay, stop, drop everything. Tune in, birth the golden goddess within. Okay? Yes, it's time. It's time. And I'm going to reference another starseed. Okay, they're all over the place on YouTube. Okay, I'm kind of like a little bit of a latecomer because I was just so stuck in the ego fishbowl. It took cancer and lymphedema to really, really activate me and push me into this level of embodiment. But there are many, many younger starseeds that really didn't need to do the pain and suffering path like some of us starseeds. Aaron Dowdy's one. His girlfriend, Leeor Alexander, she's one. They actually met as starseeds on YouTube, right? They both had independent YouTube channels. Leeor is her avatar background, she's this cute little Jewish girl from LA, a total LA Jewish girl, right? Woke up, realized she's a starseed, okay, right? Starseeds are from all backgrounds, right? Anna Brown, she's in, the backwoods, in the country somewhere, right? And she's a Catholic, right? And she woke up and realized she is really a starseed, right? So we just come from all sorts of backgrounds, all sorts of different religions. I'm not like, my parents were Buddhists, but they were not hardcore Buddhists. So I'm kind of like a little bit of everything, and because I'm a starseed, I'm kind of nothing, actually. I'm just kind of just me, uniquely me, knowing that my avatar self, my personality self, is just a vessel, right, that my consciousness is using to express love and light, right, and share that, right? Because we need to have a physical body, right? And know how important this physical body is, right? It's the only way that we can bring heaven on earth is through the body, okay? So the body has to be purified, 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 holding light, holding divine energy, okay? That's the source of our power. That's how the avatar can come online and start through our eyes, right? And through our beingness, right? We start sending out the energy, the messages, the information that the people of Earth are going to need to get through all the chaos, okay? As the 3D, in its death throes, okay, are going to kind of create a lot of chaos, a lot of mass shootings, a lot of volatility in the market, stock market, a lot of political turmoil. It's all happening. So as we transition away from the old ways into the new ways, you're going to need these new beautiful energies. You're going to need the energy of the starseeds in love and light and peace and harmony to pull you away from the drama into health, and so that we build new earth completely separate. As the old one dies, the new one rises up. Okay? Right? Completely different. Okay? Based on truth, higher truth, based on the heart, okay? Based on unity, right? Based on energy, okay? Right? Okay? Everything comes from energy, right? We become masters of our energy. We connect to the divine, okay? And we co-create using our minds and our hearts, okay? Directing with our consciousness the energy of creation, right? Electromagnetic energy through the heart, right? The bigger you open up, the more powerful you become, okay? The more in service you can be, right? Okay? Take the blinders off so you can lead others out of the dark matrix, okay? Yeah, great. So some of the sharing I want to do is on this tray here, okay? This morning, I'm kind of in a transition away from more the hardcore fasting, adding back muscle, adding back a little bit more weight as my body has cleared the inflammation, cleared the disease out of my body. It wants me to start eating more now and building my strength back, right? So I've been doing that and supplementing, I'm eating eggs sometimes with my avocado toast. So good. Sometimes I have a little bit of fish, like salmon. But mostly it's nuts and tofu. I do very well with tofu. I have, an Asian lineage in my DNA. So my body does well with tofu. Again, listen to your body. Not everybody eats the same exact thing, right? We have to always follow our inner guidance. So as I share, it's just me sharing, right? It's not me saying you got to do any of this, right? See, I'm here to lead you into the heart. Okay, I'm here to show you how to access your own intelligence, your own power, your own light. Okay, I'm not doing it for you, right? Because that would spoil it, right, for you. And I can't spoil your fun, right? All right, so hemp cream. Got it at the farmer's market. Hemp cream. Okay, you can get it at the farmer's market, right? I live in Everett, Washington. We have farmers markets everywhere. All right, and I use this on my arm after I take the tape off. I clean it really good, and I put the hemp cream on, massage, and it's just really healthy for the skin. And they say it helps with inflammation, pain. I don't know. It just feels really good. I use it on my face too. Hemp cream. Okay. Tea tree oil. Love tea tree oil. You can get it anywhere. Okay. Just get the pure stuff, right? And I use this on anything skin related, like a rash. Like if you have lymphedema, most likely you'll have a rash, right? I have mine in the armpit, right? Because that's where the inflammation or the swollen lymph nodes are. Right? But they're getting better. Okay. They're not as swollen, I can tell. And remember, in the natural cancer healing journey, the body is always the last to kind of fall in line, right? But you will know the inflammation is gone from your body. You will feel it, right? Because we know when we're inflamed. Okay, and it's inflammation that is the active driving force of the cancer, right? Get rid of the inflammation, cancer's dead or dying, okay? All right, so the lymph nodes, if they're swollen like mine, they take a little longer to come back to normal, right? So have a lot of patience, right? And self-care, right? And it's just a really good excuse anyways to self-care and exercise constantly, all right? Okay, it's a good reminder because ego is very lazy, okay? If ego doesn't have the, yeah, you got to do this, right? Then ego tends to fall back into its self-destructive habits, right? Okay, so tea tree oil is great for rashes, bug bites, it's very soothing. It immediately calms my skin down, immediately. Love tea tree oil. Lemon, beautiful, beautiful lemons, have it with water, put it in my green juice. You can even slice the peel into tiny, tiny, tiny bits, or you can grind it and put the lemon zest as like a condiment on your food. This is really good. Lemon zest, to eat the rind. It's healthy to do that. Okay, next favorite thing, Chaiyya raspberry fruit spread. I love Chaiyya seeds, love them. Okay, this is a great substitute for jam because I love strawberry jam, and we can't have too much sugar when we have cancer. So instead of strawberry jam, this is an excellent, even better tasting alternative. Only 6 grams of sugar, natural cane sugar per serving, and you don't really need a big serving. Just spread it really thin on a nice piece of whole grain bread. I had a whole grain sourdough with this morning with a little bit of butter, organic butter. It was so good, okay? And it's definitely going to help me kind of develop, build up my my weight, And again, tuning into the body, bless your food. Never, never be afraid to eat good food, okay? Right? Okay? Food is your friend. Food is nutrition. Food is medicine, right? So listen to the body. Don't be afraid to eat food, okay? Right? There's a time to fast, and your body will let you know, and there's a time to eat, and your body will let you know, right? You don't need to be seeking out there, for a miracle cure, because you're already the miracle, right? Just let your soul and body, let your soul, okay, guide you. Yes, okay. All right. Next thing I love day to day, right, is my green juice, right? Green juice. My husband makes it for me. I'm going to shake it up a little bit, okay? He puts it in these jelly jars, okay? Organic apples, lemon, celery, cucumber, kale, spinach. What else? Okay, it's just a lot of good stuff here, okay? I don't make it, he makes it, I'm such a good manifester. I've manifested the perfect husband who loves health. He loves nutrition, he loves health. And he's always been like my inspiration, right? Both his parents died of cancer, so he's so into health. He is 54, and there's just no sign of cancer in him, right? Because he just does this stuff. He's been doing it like most of his life, as long as I've known him, right? He's been doing it probably for at least, gosh, as long as I've known him, he's been pretty healthy, right? So I'm lucky to have someone like that, married to me, so that, now that I have cancer, I can see why, he makes these choices, right? Because all along I've just been teasing him about his crazy, food Nazi habits, right? And my son and I, we've been just, before my cancer, we just eat like hamburgers, hot dogs, and French fries, and of course, I was like kind of chubby and overweight, right? And we were always joking that my husband was the food Nazi because he was always like juicing and eating raw vegan food and loving it. And he's always looked good, beautiful skin, no cancer, you know. And then he's an exercise addict too, you know. So anyways, great inspiration. I'm very, very grateful the universe gave me that husband instead of like, you know, maybe, you know, someone who is less healthy and would bring me down more than pull me up, right? It's very important to have inspirational people around you to bring you up, okay? Especially when you have cancer, because, you know, you need as much lifting as you can get, right? You know, upliftment, okay? All right, so I'm going to take a little sip of my beautiful green juice. Delicious. Definitely taste cilantro. That's what I meant to say. Lots of cilantro. I love cilantro. Some people like mint, but I'm not as into mint as cilantro. Very good. Okay. So I took about 2 ounces. I take about 2 ounces at a time. You know, I don't drink a lot of it like I did when I first was diagnosed. I'm a lot more Zen-like. I'm just a lot more, I just take just as much as my body wants, right? I'm not in that hurry up and fix me, hurry up and get rid of the cancer mentality the way I was when I was originally diagnosed. I'm more like very accepting. It's not like I say, I'm telling my cancer, oh, hang out, cancer, all you want, you know, let's be best friends and be together forever, cancer. No, what I'm telling my cancer is, thanks for the beautiful message. I got this, cancer. I got this. You're free to go anytime because I got the message, right? And so with that attitude, cancer will leave, you know, when it truly believes you got the message, right? And then really just get the message. You know, don't focus on the cancer. Just receive the message, focus on loving the self. The cancer will go when it's convinced that you're convinced, right? Right. Otherwise, I'll hang around and come back and forth until something happens, right? And remember, this is not your first rodeo. It's not your first body, okay? If for some reason your body succumbs to the cancer, despite all your efforts to try to right the wrongs and steer the Titanic away from the 3D, more into the 5D, you know, yes, depending on where you're at, how far down, you know, I guess, you know, how bad off you are in your body, right? You know, because there is a point where the body is so beat up, right, that you've got such a mountain to climb. I mean, I can see why. I can see why it might not all happen in this lifetime, okay, right? But just know that anything is really possible. See, so nothing is insurmountable, okay? But just know that if for some reason you end up on your deathbed, it's okay. You're still a spiritual being. You have not failed, okay? Right? There is no destination, right? Okay? Right? It's just aligning head and heart, okay? And yes, sometimes the body does die. Sometimes that happens. Depends on the journey. Depends on the journey. In my case, I'm a little young, right? Okay, right? I'm very, very healthy, okay, right? In my case, I know I'm to live on, I am to heal, I am to show the way, all right, okay? That's not everyone's journey, okay? We all have different journeys. We all play a role, okay? And some of us do play the role of the people who actually die of cancer. And people who die of cancer teach the people who survive how not to live, right? My husband's parents both died of cancer. They taught him how not to live, okay? He never smoked like they did. He never ate anything out of a can, you know, that has preservatives like they did, right? He never stressed out about anything, to do with the 3D world, the finances, political turmoil, other people's issues. He never got worked up over any of that, right? And so he's cancer-free. Yeah. It's your choice, right? Okay? Even if you have cancer in your genes, right? It doesn't have to express as illness even when you hit your 50s, right? Or later in life. It doesn't have to express. Not if you make choices that are loving to the body, right? And loving to the mind, compassionate choices. Not letting things in your mind that's going to create density, create negativity, right? Bring you down, right? Okay? Right. You're not here to fix other people. You're not here to fix other people's problems, right? Okay? And you certainly don't need to contribute to existing problems, right? So pull away. Pull away. Live your life in joy, in bliss. Be an example to others, right? Okay? Stay in neutrality. Stay in love. Stay away from judgment. Okay? It's tempting to put on those boxing gloves. It's tempting to pick a side. It's tempting to say the Democrats are right and the Republicans are wrong. It's tempting, okay? Right? My avatar is a card-carrying Democrat, I campaign for Bernie Sanders, right? Okay? That's just my avatar. Do I dislike Donald Trump? No. No. Do I love him? Yes. Yes. Do I agree with him? Not really, no. Do I need to agree with him to love him? Hell no. I don't need to agree with anyone to love them. You see? That's 5D, right? That's 5D. I don't need to be right. I don't need to be wrong. I just need to be me, which is love. I just want to be me, right? I don't need to be me because I can't help it but be me, right? Yeah. Okay, what else do I have to share with you? Oh, one more thing. This is really important, by the way. Actually, two more things. This is amethyst apothecary, okay? And it's a lymphatic support elixir. I don't know, you see that? Okay, I got this from joycenters.com. Joycenters.com, they have their first Joy Center in Snohomish, Washington. And it was divinely inspired by the owner, Rochelle, who I call my friend. And her background, I also see her as a starseed, right? Because she woke up and she understands how it all works now. But she came from kind of like traditional Christian background, right? So remember, starseeds come from all sorts of backgrounds, right? And she woke up in her, I think, 40s, and went through her healing journey, back injury with her, not breast cancer, but we all have different crosses to bear, right? And so she was able to go through a spiritual awakening and tune in to divine energies, connect to her higher self, connect to Jesus, the angels, God, whatever we resonate with, right? Some people resonate with Kuan Yin, some people resonate with Buddha, some people resonate with extraterrestrials, some people resonate with Merlin, the magician, or fairies, or dolphins. Okay, and it seems really, really outlandish, why would you compare Jesus to dolphins, right? Why indeed? That's not something I'm going to discuss at an egoic level, okay? But let's just put it out there that your imagination is all there is. What we think, what we feel, is what we create, okay? So fairies and dolphins, if you think it and you feel them, they exist, okay? Everything exists in consciousness. Everything is true, okay? Right. So the question is, what is true to you? Leave everybody out of it. What is true to you?